Welcome to the series Bums on Seats,
where top marketing professionals tell us how they see the world of marketing and advertising.
What do you think the future holds for marketing departments? Are they going to get bigger? Are they going to get smaller? Is their influence going to grow? What do you think?
Marketing departments are more crucial than ever, but they absolutely have to work with the operations, and in a retail space it's about retail operations and buying and merchandising and whatever, but in a FMCG context it is absolutely, the brand has to lead and has to completely influence the culture of the business.
I think in real terms marketing departments will turn into branding departments, because I think marketing is quite an old-fashioned word now. If I think about it in real terms, who really does marketing anymore, and what is marketing? For me, marketing is all about developing and building brands, and there may be different ways in which you do that. Maybe the logo above the door, through to the carrier bag, through to actually the multi-million-pound TV campaign. That's all ultimately about brand equity and developing brand equity. So I think marketing departments in and of themselves will actually spread across the whole organisation. Yes, of course, you're going to have a central touch point of the marketing team that have the interaction with the agencies, building those campaigns, developing those ideas. But marketeers should be throughout the entire organisation. Everybody should understand the brand, really want to develop the brand, understand how they can interact with the customer. So I think marketing departments will sort of ubiquitously become larger simply because everybody in the organisation will be living the brand, and that's the utopia.
I think that not just marketing, but anyone who's got any sort of commercial role to play in marketing, advertising, communication has to continue to be and become more flexible in their thinking, because we've got so many sort of choices available to us. So I think being able to take a wider view is going to be very important. But I think the fundamental skills that marketers have already had are still there, and they'll still need to be there. I think the issue is more having the single-mindedness to apply those in a world where there are so many more choices.
The challenge for marketing departments is to actually bring into them more creative thinking. What struck me from having been on both sides is that in the same way that agencies often lack business understanding, marketing departments often lack creative understanding. And if you could successfully cross-fertilise the two, would be in a very good place.
If you're asking your team to deliver and delight to customers, because that's part of your brand strategy, it's no point the IT department or the HR department or the finance department in HQ not being able to offer that same delightful service to teams across the business. So you've got to get the entire culture. The entire culture has to be brand-led, and if it's not led right from the top, then how can you expect Betty, who works 15 hours in Penrith, to be able to deliver that same delight to customers?
Do you think marketing departments are going to have to get better at selling their own worth internally?
Such a good question. Marketing departments typically are terrible at selling what they do internally.
Researchers are bad at researching, ad agencies are bad at advertising themselves.
Absolutely. They're the worst at communicating what they're delivering. And absolutely, do they need to get better at that? Absolutely. It has to be holistic. It has to embrace the entire business. If it just ends up behaving like it's colouring in department, that's how it will get treated.
So from us here at Team Darwin, thanks for watching. See you next time.